Well, let's see how good the connection is this time. So far, not bad. It's pretty decent thus far. See how it continues. Hi everybody, Tupperpaw here, playing some Ancestors again. Should probably take this gum out of my mouth. It's gonna be a little awkward to talk while chewing. Excuse me. Alright. Now it's time to just wait for people to start rolling in. Sorry if I sound a little tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep the last 2 nights. I kind of stayed up a little too late. Trying to do various things. I was gonna just not stream today and try to work on my episode, but I just didn't feel up for working on it, honestly. I know I should. I know it would be better if I did. I just don't feel up for it right now. Yeah, I've been, like I said, a little bit tired, but also, I was watching a video earlier about, what would you want to call it? Pokemon Gen 8. And it just got me thinking about the whole situation with Sword and Shield and everything with those games, and I'm just sitting there kind of thinking to myself, you know, even if I took all the stuff that I loved about Gen 8, it's still not great. It's still not something that I was hoping to see or something that I look forward to seeing more of. It's more along the lines of, like, how would I put it? I'm not even particularly going anywhere. Ah! I was waiting for you, though. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about this thing coming after us. But yeah, suppose I could probably grab a rock and eat it. Let's go grab a rock so I can butcher this thing and eat its insides. Gain the omnivore ability. But anyway, can I just use a regular rock? I can. But, just taking a while beating this thing with a rock to butcher it. Tenderize the meat. But yeah, I was thinking about, this is taking a long time, actually. There. Huh. Discovered new tool to use. I mean, I've been doing it for a long while. But anyway. Thinking about Gen 8, it just kind of made me realize that Pokemon most likely is never gonna get better than that. And that really, like, upsets me. Because I love Pokemon. I have loved Pokemon for a long time. I've loved it pretty much since it came out. I may not have been playing the game since they came out, because I didn't own a copy of Red or Blue. The first game I owned was Pokemon Snap, but I had played Red and Blue on other people's Game Boys and whatnot. But, I'm trying to make a point here. I've loved Pokemon for as long as I can remember, like I said. The problem with it, though... Oh, I grabbed a bone. The problem with Pokemon now, though, is that because of how big Pokemon has gotten, it's not just a game company anymore. It's not just Game Freak making Pokemon anymore, or just video games. It's a trading card game. It's a TV show. It's other like board games and other toys. It's a clothing line. It's so many things. And because of that, they can't like push back the date of the games so that, they can work on improving them. Like, for example, Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. Those games took a while to make because Nintendo puts the game first before all the other BS that comes with it. But Pokemon is so much of everything else. Like, it's not just the game, it's so much everything else with it that they can't do that. They can't just say, "Oh, we'll take a few more months or another year to work on the game." No, they have a schedule and they're going to keep to their schedule, and I hate that because then we can't get a good game. And of course, they have a limited amount of staff working on the game. Sorry if I'm going on a rant here, but I've been thinking about this all day. It's been bugging me all day. Also, hello everyone. I do see you in the chat. Hello Annam, Carl Dragoon, Can't Show Me Rocks. It's good to see you all. I'm just, throwing a fit. Because I've been thinking about this all day and it's just been bugging me. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, they didn't have nearly enough workers to work on the game, and it's so clear that it wasn't finished, or not, it was finished, but it wasn't complete. It wasn't what it should have been, or what it could have been. Should have is a better term to use rather than what it could have been, because it should have been better. I mean, for crying out loud, you had peers not singing anything, and as people in the last chat pointed out, last stream, they did have specialized music for, what's her name, Roxy, and Eterna. I don't remember what the electric gym leader from Gen 5's game was, but the fact is, you had more than just like, they had their own songs, they had their own soundtrack, and peers did not have his own soundtrack, and that bugs me. That really bugs me because it's so noticeably bad. But I don't blame the game developers for that, because they were short-staffed. They kept having people taken off of the Pokemon game and put onto other games that didn't do nearly as well, and they knew they wouldn't do nearly as well, and they knew that Pokemon would still do well, because Pokemon always does well. Because it's fucking Pokemon. It's pretty much part of world culture at this point. Or as first world culture and some second world culture, but it's a big part of culture around the world. But because it's been around so long and been so popular. But they didn't have enough people working on the game, and I haven't checked, but I heard that they even kept it at a low budget. Like, the last several Pokemon games have been kept at low budgets, which, when it was just pixels and sprites, like pixel art and sprites, you can understand there being a low budget because there's not really as much work needed for that. There's still a lot of work needed, but not as much as with a 3D game. But they didn't. But they still. Again, I have not checked. I should check before saying anything. But I have just heard that they have not bothered to, increase the budget for the game, even though it's one of the biggest franchise games in the world. They haven't bothered to be like, maybe we should actually put some money in this game to make it good. nah, we'll just make more money with spending less money. And it's like, unfortunately, that does work because I'm still gonna buy Pokemon games because I'm obsessed with it. I am part of the problem, and I don't know how to stop, honestly, because I just enjoy Pokemon way too much to stop. And I don't know. I I think of like games like what Gen 9 is gonna be, and I can't imagine it being any better than Gen 8. Because let me tell you something I've noticed about Gen 8. Gen 8 is short. It is a short game. There are so few trainers to battle in that game. There are so few areas to visit. There's so little places to actually explore. Like, it is a short game, and it makes you think it's a long game by having things like, say, the experience share, which makes your Pokemon level up at a decent pace. So you're thinking, oh, well, I'm leveling up about at the same rate as I do in other games, so it's just as long, right? No! It's very short. It's not a very long game, and it's small, too. Look at the towns. Look at the cities. In Gen 5, in Unova, like, the biggest city in that game is at least a few times bigger than the biggest city in Gen 8. And it's like, that shouldn't be the case. A pixel game should not be bigger than a 3D game. That's not... Look, when 3D started, I could understand that. You could argue that A Link to the Past was larger, technically, than Ocarina of Time. Or at least felt like it had more stuff in it. But you can't argue about that with Gen 8. It's obvious that Gen 5 is way larger in both how it feels and just how much stuff is in it than Gen 8. And again, I'm not blaming the developers of the game, the people who work on it, the people who put their heart and soul into making the game function and work well. Like, they do a good job. They do a good job despite what their superiors are putting them through, which is garbage. But the thing is, what their superiors putting them through is garbage. And that's just the blunt fact. And I don't... Sorry, I have to pause. There's not much happening in the game right now anyways. I mostly started the stream so I could just rant. Because, again, I've been thinking about this all day. Because I was watching a video this morning before work. Like, I usually go on YouTube quick, listen to some music or something to wake me up. I noticed a Pokemon video, and it was just ranting about Gen 8. And it just got me thinking about Gen 8 all day. And now I'm bursting. I'm about to burst here because I'm just getting so angry. Again, there's stuff I like in Gen 8. I love the character designs. I love the Pokemon designs. I love how you technically do... Like, the tutorial in the game is much better because it's skippable. And the tutorial battle against your rival is actually done really well. Like, I actually do like those things. But, man, there's so much else that doesn't work in that game. And... even though there's stuff I love about it, it's just... I can look at literally any game between Gen 3 and Gen 5, even Gen 6. Like, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were really good games. They were really good games. But all of those are better than Gen 8. All of them are. And here's the thing. If and when we ever see a Gen 4 remake, it's probably gonna be one of the best games we ever play, because unlike the main Gen games, there's not a time limit on that. They can take their time with that. And the thing is, they can take the newest Gen and just port stuff from that into the 4th Gen remake. Because here's the thing. What did they do with the Gen 3 remake? Well, they already had all the Pokemon models and animations already figured out. All they had to do was port that work into the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and you got all the Pokemon moving the same way. You got all the Pokemon looking the same way. Like, you already got all that work done, so that saves you a ton of time with making the game. Just a ton of work, and you already have the layout of the game already figured out because you have the original Ruby and Sapphire to go off of. The map for that game is already done. Like, any new work would just be new stuff that you make. And the thing is, yes, I know they have to redo everything in the game because it's 3D now, but you already have everything figured out on what to do. You don't have to change the maps. You just have to put everything in a way so that it works with the available map that's already there. You already know what it's supposed to look like. You don't have to figure out, okay, how do we make this route look? How do we make that route look? All you have to do is pull up a screenshot of Ruby and Sapphire, and boom, you've got your map. And all you have to do is, like, make it look like this, except 3D. And there you go. Good game. Better, and works well. And all you have to do is add shit to it. And that takes a lot less work. And that's probably what's going to happen with Gen 4. They already have all the hard parts done. They just have to make it. And that's why Gen 4, I'm looking forward to a Gen 4 remake if they ever decide to actually make it. But Gen 9? If Gen 9 ever gets made, I don't think I'm going to like it. I don't think anyone's going to like it. Unless they, like, do a lot of different things here, I honestly don't think it's going to be any better than Gen 8 was. And that upsets me. And again, I know, first world problems, you know, my biggest upsetting thing of the day is whether or not a game that doesn't exist right now might not be good. Like, oh no, boo-hoo me, but it's what's bugging me right now, okay? Ugh. Anyways, I should probably read the chat, see what you guys are thinking about what I've been just going on a tantrum about, even though it's really doesn't matter. But I'm glad you guys are here to listen, and it makes me feel better. So let's see what's going on. People coming in saying hello. Oh, I see we're continuing our collective rant since last stream. That is part of it. That is part of it. This has been your TED Talk from Paul. I don't watch TED Talks, so I don't know much about them. All I do is talk and rant about things. You ain't wrong, though. Oh, thank you. I come into a sorry I'm going on a rant here and don't have any idea what said rant is yet. We're continuing our rant from last stream about Sword and Shield. Got it. Roxy from Black and White 2, yeah. I kind of feel bad for Little Town Hero. I never played it. It looked kind of interesting, but not enough for me to really bother getting into it. Gen 8's length also really suffered from the whole plot of any time anything interesting happens, the champion says, I'll handle this, go continue your gyms. Yeah, that's also another thing about the length. You don't feel involved with the story, you don't feel involved with the game. Like, you're made to play the game, and there's not a lot of the game to play in the first place. And it's just... Like, remember in Gen 4, where you just kind of stumbled upon shit? Like, your first interaction with Team Galactic is when... Let's see, what happened? Is when the professor is pretty much getting mugged by Team Galactic. And he basically calls them, idiots for, like, not being productive members of societies and just joining gangs. Like, I thought that was hilarious. I need to play that game again and just see some of that stuff. But you just run into those guys and interact with them, and then the next time you see them, they're taking over a power plant that's just on the side of the road that's you're just kind of passing by. And it's a big thing, because everyone remembers that power plant, because everyone remembers that Galdang fat cat that hits like a semi-truck. And I love that joke. But yeah, it's... Like, you just kind of ran into shit, and then at some point in the game, it becomes a priority, where it's like, oh, these guys aren't just a bunch of troublemakers causing problems, and you actively go after them and seek them out, and that's how the game progresses. In Gen 8, you aren't allowed to do anything until the end. Like, the whole reason you invade that company is not because you found out their master plan or anything. It's because Leon was late to your dinner date, and that's it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So, not only are we being treated like children, we're acting like petty children. Ugh. Again, there's stuff I like about Gen 8, but the more I think about it, the more I find things I really don't like about Gen 8. I wouldn't mind that Gen 8 is small if there were interesting things to do, but still somehow feels empty. Yes. Little Town Hero was pretty underrated. It was a good game. I mean, again, I haven't really played it myself, so I guess I can't really say too much about it. It's always interesting to hear your opinion, Paul. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you listening. It makes me feel better. It always feels better when you have someone to rant to. Like, when I'm at work, I'm always ranting in my head, but I never feel better doing that. But as soon as I'm actually talking to another person, I instantly feel better. Like, just so much better. I don't know why, but it just feels so much better when you have an actual person who will listen to you. I remember the power plant, mostly for the Drifloon that appeared outside it on certain days. Yeah, I think it was Fridays that Drifloon showed up. It kidnaps children. Cat that hits like a truck versus Cal that hits like a fucking train. I mean, yeah, Whitney had a cow. That's a that is a fact. Oh, I remember that. I do remember Whitney's cow. Oof. Something that really damages Gen 8's story is that there's really no true evil team until the very end. Team Yell are just annoying people that aren't malicious at all. Pretty much, yeah. And I hate to say this because everyone is gonna hate me for saying this, but Marnie, she's kind of boring. I mean, she's got a great design. I love her design. And Piers seems kind of fun. He's the classic, you know, rock and roller, British rock band type singer dude, which I love. I love that era of music. But Marnie herself kind of doesn't have a personality or character. She's just kind of there. I mean, TBL is there being a, you know, cancerous fan base and everything, but Marnie herself is not very interesting. And that's a shame, because she's one of the main rival characters, and it's like, why is everyone else more interesting than this character? Like, everyone seems to really like her for her design only, and every time I think of that, I think of that one scene from The Swan Princess, where Prince Eric, the prince dude, he's like, well, you're beautiful, and she's just like, well, what else? And he's like, what else? What else is there? And it's like, yeah, what else is there? You have no personality or character. Like, you can't blame them for saying that, because there's nothing else to you. And Marnie's kind of the same way. She looks really cool, but that's about it. And I'm sure I'm going to get roasted by people saying, how dare you say that about perfect goth big titty GF character, even though she doesn't have big tits. It's more like bitty titty goth GF. I don't know. I don't mind bitty titties. They're cute. Anyway. I've just now realized that I'm talking about children, and I probably shouldn't say that kind of thing. I'm referring to bitty titties on adults. Even though we're on the topic of children. Shut up. Don't judge me. Anyway, let's get back to the chat here.
To be fair, Can't Show Me Rocks, Gen 7 kind of did that too. I mean, to be fair, Team Skull was a bit more of a malicious group than Team Yell. Team Yell was just annoying. Team Skull was at least really fun. Like, who didn't love watching Team Skull coming in with their stupid arm movements, acting all gangsta, and it's just like the whitest gangstas you've ever seen, and it's hilarious, and I love it. And they were involved with the story. Like, they had Guzma, and they were technically employed by the main villains, so they still were technically bad guys. Like, it worked really well in Gen 7, but Gen 8, it just... no. Team Yell was just irritating and nothing else. Team Skull at least did shit. And Team Skull was fun. And I'm not a big fan of Gen 7, but it did do a number of better things than Gen 8. I hate that the games are getting worse. that's why I'm having a fit. Anyways, I actually kind of like that in Gen 7. Gen 8 just tosses out the good parts of that and just took the meh. I guess I should have read that because that's basically what I just said. Aether Foundation started opposing you much earlier than Macrocosmos. You know, I at least remembered Aether Foundation. At least something close to that name. I can't ever remember Macrocosmos. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Like, don't make your main bad guy names a big company name that doesn't make any fucking sense. Just have it something simple. What's wrong with simple? Team Bad Guy, Team Rocket, Team Magma, or not. If you don't want to go teams anymore, then just say things like the Dark Ones. I don't know, something other than something like Macrocosmos. It's like, no one's gonna remember that. Yeah, Marnie was pretty boring. I mean, again, she's cute, but nothing else. Rose was just an idiot. He was. He was just an idiot. And her Pokemon Morpeko was a pretty bad design. Okay, I actually like Morpeko. But then again, I like most of the Galarian Pokemon. I like most of the Gen 8 Pokemon designs. I thought those were, for me, those were all really good. But I mean, I can see other people not liking the designs. That's more of an aesthetic thing than a legit criticism of the game. Because, for example, I don't like a lot of Pokemon from Gen 5. I still say Gen 5 is a really good game, except for the experience points distribution. That kind of kills it for me, but the experience points distribution is a legit criticism. Saying something, looking at something and say, I don't like the way it looks, that's not a legit criticism. That's just a matter of opinion. Those are two different things. But personally, I liked the hangry Pokemon Morpeko. I thought that was fun. It's sad that her Pokemon had more personality than she did, though. Wait, are you talking about Marnie? I didn't care much for her. I thought she was an okay character, but meh. Team Skull was the best. Like, everyone always said Team Rocket was the best team, and then Team Skull comes around and it's like, hey, finally, a team that's actually really, really fun and good. Like, we liked the other teams, but we didn't love them as much as Team Rocket. And now we have Team Skull, and Team Skull is so much fun, you can't help but love them. Are they better than Team Rocket? Debatable, but they're definitely fun, which is something that most teams, even Team Rocket, have not always lived up to. Didn't you and Xena actually talk about that during the Wind Waker playthrough, where you said you didn't want to look up the characters when arguing over if it was R34, R37, or some shit? I don't remember. By the way, a friend of mine argued the shitty padding with the champion is something that happened in Gen 5. Bullshit. Shitty padding with the champion? I mean, I don't think it was really shitty padding with the champion in Gen 8 either. But in Gen 5, it's not that you had shitty padding with it. You became the champion. You just had to beat the one who claimed the championship right before you got there. It's the same as in the very first Pokemon game, Blue and Red. Before you get there, your rival has already become champion, and then you have to face them right away. Gen 5, you just see the former champion passing the mantle of champion to N, and now you have to defeat N to claim the right of champion. And then you can take on the former champion by taking on the Elite Four again. I don't think that's really padding. I think that's just, the game. And as for padding for Gen 8, again, I don't think it's padding. I think it was just... I actually kind of liked how they handled that. Again, I don't like the story because they didn't give us enough of a story, but I really didn't mind right before you take on the champion, like something goes wrong and then you both you and the champion have to go take care of things. Although the champion I still don't like, still treats you like, you just stay here and I'll go take care of everything. Fuck you, Leon! I'm here to actually beat you. Don't treat me like I'm not worth the time of going and fixing shit, asshole. But yeah. I don't think it was really padding so much as just trying to make the game interesting, which I would do too. But I would actually put a fucking story in the game, which they didn't do in Gen 8. Gen 5, at least they had a fucking story. Speaking of Pokemon that should have been Galarian forms or other Pokemon, Indeedee should have been Galarian Audino. I know, right? Right? I mean, you'd think that's what it was. Rosen wasn't an idiot, he was the idiot. I've never seen a dumber character in my life, not even intentionally dumb ones. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I liked his sort of introduction when you see him in the water town and he's just kind of interacting with fans, and I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of nice and sweet. But then the rest of the game, it's like, so wait, you're going to save the region by destroying the region. You're a fucking idiot, Rose. They also said there was padding for the gyms. There is no padding for the gyms. And I'm gonna say your friend sounds like an idiot. Or very misinformed about what a Pokemon game is. Have they played a Pokemon game? I mean, if anything, they could have used more padding in Gen 8. They kind of go through the gyms pretty quick in Gen 8. Everything is way too quick. The routes should have been longer. There should have been more trainers to fight. There should have been more stuff to do. Like, we kind of burned through it really quickly. If anything, there's a severe lack of padding in that game. Anyway. I must say I'm quite enjoying this stream. Yeah, the stream where I have just the pause menu up and I'm just ranting. Also, it baffles me how the game lacks so many simple animations. I'm not even talking about attack animations, but overworld animations. Again, they had a very small team working on the game, and they kept taking members of that team away to work on other games. And they had a limited budget, so it doesn't surprise me at all that there's so much limitations. I'm just disappointed that there's so much limitations, because there's no reason why the Pokemon Company or Game Freak should be so skimping with their money on the Pokemon franchise. They are literally the biggest franchise in the world, the most popular and most wealthy. They should be able to afford to hire more people and put more money toward the game. There's no
There's no excuse for that. They are dumb. They are greedy. They are assholes. Fuck them.
I also sort of expected a Galarian Rotom. That was your phone. That's Galarian Rotom. Just the phone. That's all you get. Though I do like how many Rotom there are in the region that has so much power in it. Like they get a lot of power from the Watts. And it's just a region with a lot of electricity and power, and it makes sense that there's so many Rotom around, because it's something attracted to electricity and power. You'd think there'd be more electric-type Pokemon in the game because of that, but oh well. It does make sense that everyone seems to have a bunch of Rotoms, because they're attracted to the region that has so much electricity. I mean, they talked about Gen 5. They like Gen 8. I mean, if they're looking for a quick game with not a lot to just, quickly burn through, I guess I can't really blame them. I'm sometimes that way, where it's just like, I just want a game that I can go through quickly and not spend a ton of time with. I'm not like that most of the time. I mean, I've been playing Ancestors, which is a really friggin' long game. For I don't know how long we've been playing this. How many days? How many weeks? So I can understand enjoying a faster game, but yeah, no, that's not a good thing. You should not have an RPG that has little to no story in modern day gaming. Like, there's no excuse for that. Back when we were still figuring out gaming in the NES and SNES era, then yeah, of course there's not a lot of story, because they're still trying to figure out how games work. But nowadays, we know how games work. We've seen great stories in games. You should not have, like, next to no story in your game. Like, they couldn't even animate Yamper using electricity to short-circuit a mechanism. I think because of Rotom's nature, making regional variants wouldn't work. Yeah, I mean, maybe just adding new forms rather than regional variants, but they do that sometimes, and they technically did that in the game, but you can't catch them, and you can't use a Rotom PC version to in battle, which is a little sad. Didn't they get into shit for reusing Sun and Moon animations for your rival? It's not just your rival, it's all the Pokemon. And the thing is, I wouldn't be so bothered by that if it wasn't for what they said. Like, you see, I don't mind them using the same battle animations and whatnot, just porting it over from the previous gen and adding to it, but they weren't even adding to it. And the thing is, they were using it as an excuse. Like, they said, oh, well, we're working really hard on all the animations, and that's why it's taking so much time and space in the game, because we're reworking so many animations. And then people were like, before the game even came out, they're like, no, you're not. Look, we're looking at your videos of the game, and we're looking at Pokemon Gen 7. It's the same damn animations. We're not blind people. We can see things. Like, you use that as an excuse for why the game's not going to be good, and it's like, you're just porting it over from the previous gen. You have no excuse. You have no fucking excuse. You're just fucking lying to us. Fuck you. Only wish the Rotom phone was as fun as the Rotom Dex. I didn't really like the Rotom Dex. It just... mainly because it kept trying to talk to me while I was trying to play the game. And it's like, shut up, you're worse than Navi. Like, you are Fee Pokemon version. Or Fi. It's Fi. You're Fi Pokemon version, and I hate you. Like, so I didn't really care too much for the Rotom Dex. Like, sometimes the Rotom Dex was nice in, like, certain cutscenes or whatever, but just in basic gameplay, I didn't like that it kept popping up and saying, hey, guess what? Hey, how about this? Hey, hello? Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Shut up, Rotom. But yeah, that's my opinion of the Rotom Dex. Hey, Anthony Chavez. Rotom Dex had nice, quick little cute lines. I mean, once in a while, but personally I just had to deal with them too often. I'm not totally against games that don't have story. I'm not either. I mean, look at what I'm playing. But Pokemon has always been an RPG story game. Like, even the original one, there was a story. Team Rocket was doing shit. Team Rocket had a lab where they tried to clone Mew, made Mewtwo, and had problems. Team Rocket took over one of the cities, and you had to beat them. And then you had to face the Giovanni twice, both at the Silphco and at his gym. Like, there was a story there, and there was more of a story in the very first Pokemon game than there was in Gen 8. Maybe not so much for individual characters, because there was a few individual character stories in Gen 8, but they weren't really that expanded upon except for Hop's story, and everything else was just mediocre. There are some really fun games with little story, but Pokemon really needs a story to make the game. Okay, I guess I should have finished reading your comment. I'm sorry. I tend to do that. Hey, Aaron Champion. Welcome to the stream. I'm mostly just ranting about Pokemon Gen 8. I just lost all hype after National Dex thing, so I didn't bother. I mean, here's the thing. I didn't really mind so much having less Pokemon available in the game, at least at the start. But, because here's the thing. There's so many Pokemon. There's too many Pokemon. I would have even liked it if they did what they did with Gen 5, where they just had new Pokemon available and only new Pokemon. I would have been fine with that. Some people would have complained, but I would have been fine with that. Like, I like not having almost 1,000 Pokemon and feeling like, oh, hey, I could maybe actually complete the Pokédex. But nope. Nope, there's too many Pokemon. There's too many legendaries. Especially legendaries. The legendaries are already so hard to get, and there's so many of them. So many. I hate it so damn much. Like, I liked when Gen 8 came out, and it's like, we have 3 legendaries. And it's like, thank you. This is great. I love this. More of that, please. Then they added a bunch more in the DLC and all that kind of shit. And I'm like, fuck you. I mean, not a ton more. Not as much as Gen 7, but still. I like not having to wait a month to get a rare legendary Pokemon that you can only get with a special code that you pick up from GameStop. Anyway, back to the comments here. Pokemon also needs to drop its dated over-the-shoulder battle perspective. It really restricts the scale they can use with big Pokemon, like how tiny Wailord is. Okay, I don't mind the over-the-shoulder battle perspective, but I do agree that, I mean, I don't need a full true-size Wailord, but I don't mind having the Pokemon be bigger. I really don't mind the Pokemon being bigger. I mean, it is a little odd if you have like a Skitty that beats a Wailord, like it's just hilariously stupid. And trying to fit a Wailord into a battle where you have things like Dynamaxing? Why? That would be a little too much even for the game, I think, to handle. But, so I don't mind reducing the sizes. The sizes have never been accurate anyways to the actual game or the actual Pokedex, so I don't mind them changing the sizes, but it's also a little odd when they very much minimize the Pokemon in the battle. It is a little weird. Let's see here. RoamDex/RoamPhone were interesting in that they brought talking Pokemon into the games, though I guess Gen 5 had that Zoroark mystery thing. I thought more Pokemon had actually talked in the games a few times. I can't remember exactly, but I thought in earlier versions they had Pokemon talk once in a while. I could be wrong, though. And Gen 5 proved that you can have an interesting story in a Pokemon game, so there's no excuse nowadays. And that was on the DS. Yes, it was. Hop, he was okay, but I feel like he needed more of a personality. I mean, I thought Hop was done pretty well for what he was given. Like, I thought he had, like, I enjoyed, like, I don't mind the nice rival. As, like, I like Barry from Gen 4. He was technically a nice rival. He was a little irritating with how hyperactive he was, but he was a nice rival. Like, I don't mind having Hau and Hop as nice rivals. It's when they're boring. Like, Hau was kind of boring. Hop was a little more interesting because he had that whole, you know, maybe I shouldn't be a Pokemon trainer, maybe I should be a Pokemon professor. And I liked that character development for him. I liked that story for him. I just wish there was an actual story in the game. And I like jerk rivals that I feel good about beating. Hop, I just felt sad about beating because he was already down on himself. All I can say is Hop was discount Hau. I'd say Hau is more discount Hop. Because I think Hau had much less story and personality than Hop did. As someone who's played the Pokemon tabletop games and a decent amount of Pixelmon, I've grown pretty aware of how valuable plot ends up being to Pokemon. I miss back when legendaries were treated as one of a kind, made them feel like true gods. I mean, they were never really one of a kind. You always got them in each game, so for every game that was sold, there was at least one legendary. I just hate that you have to go to places like GameStop at least once a month to pick up a new rare legendary Pokemon that you can't get otherwise. And it's like, I think that's really stupid. I think that's really, really stupid. Just put it in the game. Let us catch it in the game. Or give it to us as DLC. I don't want to drive all the way to the nearest GameStop, which is at least like an hour away from where I live, every time I want a new legendary Pokemon. Like, just no. Not everyone lives right next to a fucking GameStop. I really love the perspectives in the gym battles in Gen 8, where it started using camera angles that were visibly cameras recording your battle. I do like, again, there is stuff in Gen 8 I do like. I do like some of the dynamics and ideas that they had for those. I just think there was, you know, more new interesting stuff in the older games than there has been brought to Gen 8. But that's my opinion. Gym battles were the highlights of Gen 8 for me, especially the Ice Gym. Yep. Gym battles were definitely the best part because I loved all the gym leaders. Like, they all had great designs. They were all interesting fights. I thought it was a little dumb how they only ever use... I mean, I get it. They only ever use their Dynamax Pokemon at the very end of the battle. I get it, you want to save the climactic moment for the end. But here's the thing about the Mega evolutions. You could use them at any point in the battle, and they'd still be their Mega forms throughout the entire battle. That's why Megas were so good. People liked them so much. But they took them out because they're being assholes. Dynamaxing is just discount Mega evolutions. Oh, but they make the Pokemon bigger. It's like, yeah, but they only last for 3 turns. Oh, yeah. That's kind of dumb. But yes, I did like the gym battles. I did like the gym leaders. Again, a lot of the characters and character designs I really liked. There's just so much else that I don't. When you start to describe Hop that much, I realize Hop's just Bianca. Yeah? Yeah, that's about right. That's pretty much right. Yeah. No, you're 100% correct there. How is discount Hop? Hop is discount Bianca. The final fight with Hop should be able to definitely give you a game over or an alternate ending if he beats you rather than says, nah, this doesn't count. I mean, every time you're beaten, it's kind of, nah, this doesn't count. I do believe Hop was based on Hal's model a bit, though. I mean, they have the exact same animations. I mean, look it up. The way they move their arms when they're talking, it's the exact same animation. I'm moving my arms that way, by the way. I'm moving my arms the exact same way Hop and Hal move their arms when they're talking to people. It's exactly the same, so you're not wrong there. See ya, Hypothetical Salamander. Thanks for joining us, even if it was only for a short time. I don't care for jerk rivals. My favorite rivals came from Gen 5. I do like the Gen 5 rivals. Again, I like jerk rivals because I like beating them. Gen 5 rivals were nice because, what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. It's the boy rival that's yours in Gen 5. He wasn't a jerk, but he was serious about the battles. He was serious about becoming, doing the whole battle thing, and therefore it felt good to beat him because you were both trying to help each other improve. So I do understand that. The final fight with Hop was just silly. He got rid of the coverage on his Dubwool, which was his lead, and he won't switch off it no matter what. Ghost types just get to just set up. My favorite part about Mega Evolutions were the fan art of possible Megas for Pokemon that didn't have Megas. That was kind of fun. I do remember that. That was kind of fun. Mega's going to be used in any battle, too. Most of the time, you can't even use Dynamax. Unless you buy the DLC, your starters won't get Gigantamax. That's, again, yes. Bede was an ass, but boy did his theme slap ass. I like Bede. Like, I was happy to have a jerk rival again. I'm satisfied on the jerk rival front. Now I just need a good fucking game. I just don't want rivals to be as bland as bread. Thank you. Same. No more Hows. I know of a few people who like How because they like how sweet he is, but he was very bland to me. What about Gen 2 rival Silver? He was a jerk. He was a jerk. Again, I like the jerk rivals. And I like rivals like Barry from Gen 4. And I like rivals like Bianca and the other guy you get in Gen 5. And I can't think of any other rivals I like right now, but those are the ones I like. I guess I kind of liked Wally from Gen 3, but he doesn't really show up near enough to really, in my opinion, count. I did like, what's his name? Glaceon or whatever? That's not his name. The blonde dude from Gen 7. He was Lily's brother. I liked him, but he was a jerk rival, so, you know, that counts. Yeah, those are the rifles that I like. Ugh, excuse me, I'm tired. Beat was fun and had an okay arc. I agree. Too bad how it made him one of the best characters in the game. That is kind of sad that even though he only had an okay arc, it made him one of the best characters. The game's characters shouldn't peak at just okay. Agreed. Have you ever caught a shiny Pokemon? I've caught one. It was a Hoot Hoot in Platinum. That is the only shiny I have ever found and caught myself. I've had shinies traded to me, but I've never, other than that one time, I've never found a shiny or caught a shiny in a Pokemon game, except for that one time I found a gold Hoot Hoot. And that's it. Got a shiny Oranguru once. Neat. Oh, I need to turn on a light in here. It's starting to get dark outside. Gets dark early in the day up here in the north. Anyways, I suppose I should start monkeying around a little bit. Well, I'm kind of wearing out my vocal cords, just ranting here. But I do feel a lot better, guys. Thank you so much for listening to my rant, because I feel so much better now after getting that out and having someone else listen to me. Again, when someone listens to your rant, it feels so much better than just saying it to yourself. For some reason, it just doesn't feel the same when you're just by yourself saying stuff. Anyways, I suppose I should get everyone ready to get moving here. Or piggyback? Piggyback? There we go. I'm gonna miss having all this food, but gotta get closer to the savannah. Okay, you don't need water. Let's see, where's other child? Oh, there they are. Right there. Okay, we got all the kids. Okay. My first shiny encounter was an Abra and Ruby. Ooh, nice. I didn't catch it. Funnily, though, found a shiny Makuhita in the same area in Sapphire. Ooh, nice. Makuhita's a really good Pokemon. I like that one. Can I switch and tell them to mimic? There we go. Everyone gather around. We're gonna go on a journey. Alexa, play Journey. Gonna eat a little first. So encourage all of them to start eating too. I don't have Alexa, so I don't need to worry about playing Journey. But anyway. Found a shiny rat in Burb before. Nice. You're welcome, Paul. Thank you very much. Rants are good. Good to have for all them discussions and opinions. I've also caught shiny Muna in black, shiny Phantump and Golett in X. I feel like I'm forgetting one in Gen 7, and then had a friend who shiny hunted Raiden, so I mooched a lot from him. Nice. Gotten a lot more than I have. Alright, let's see here. Do I know where to go? The funneling arc. That's not where we need to go. I'll just follow the woods around this way and make our way. Making my way downtown, walking fast. I don't remember all the lyrics. What is that? I guess nothing. Alright, so here's the Stalker Kitty. Already dead. So we're good. Got to evolve 6 shinies at once. My friend and I just sort of collected a ton of shiny Milcery. I got one for each flavor. My friend was mostly collecting them to give out at a convention. Ah. Hogs. Let's go ride some hogs. You're gonna scare them off with the number of monkeys we have. Yeah, that's right, you walk away. Let's see, what is that? Under the Falls Oasis. I mean, that's not where we're going, but that's in the general direction of where we're going, so we'll go that way. So yeah, I feel a lot better now. So again, thank you guys so much for listening. Sorry for taking up so much of your time, but it really does make me feel just a ton better. Cave Mouth Oasis. I think that's where we need to go. So we need to go around the lake toward the Cave Mouth Oasis. Oh. Oh shit! Shit, shit, shit! Well, that didn't happen. Give me a minute. We're gonna fix that. Whoops. I thought I could catch that branch. I was wrong. Oh man. We're gonna have to start all over from the settlement, aren't we?
Oh well. It was an attempt, I guess. Yep, here we are. Okay, I gotta have them collect the kids again, because it's one of the things I don't like about the only autosave option. Get up here. Get up on it, child. Don't sweat it, Paul. You provided us with hours of entertainment years ago, so now we'll gladly be here for you. Oh, thank you. It's also really fun to interact with you anyway. Thanks. I appreciate it. Strengthen our bones a little. Once you're all done eating. Again, this is a really nice place for food. Like, there's a variety of food. I'll come over here and eat that. Just picking those trees. Picking them bare. Alright, now we can go. Okay, not everyone is joining us here. Let's get over here, so... There we go. Alright. A shiny Ralts? Oh, you bastard. Ooh, you bastard. You dirty rat. You Oliver Twist, you tale of two cities. I'm giving you the Dickens. Excuse me. Want some of this? No? Good. Keep walking, bacon. Okay, but yeah, this time, try to be careful with what we do here. That's our location. I think we can find a better way to get down than there, so I'll just keep going this way.
Oh, that's just you guys. How did I not spot you two? You were right there. Oh, I don't want them attacking anybody. Where'd they go? I wonder why I couldn't intimidate him. Huh, weird. Wait a minute, somebody's not following us. I just looked at the thing there. Bitch, get your bitch ass over here, bitch. I see you one time and you decide, oh, I guess I should stay here. It's one of the things I don't like about this game. Some of the controls just do not make sense. Okay, we're all here, I guess, now. Let's go. Fuck. Oh, that's not what I chose to do. And you're all already down here. Okay. Well, that worked. I was clicking to jump and instead you just fall. That's not, it's not what I wanted, but I guess I'll take it. Don't really have much of a choice, do I? In case any of you broke your bones, eat up. Okay, I guess I have an important question to ask everyone now. I might just decide to do what I want to do myself anyways, but one thing I want to mention is, should I end this game when I get to the ocean? Or when I learn how to walk on two legs. Like, not just like this, but full game. Just walk around permanently on two legs. Which I fucking... Yeah, for some reason I got two stalker cats after me. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Because that wasn't really, that was surprising, but that wasn't really worrisome. I kind of want to go back to playing some other games, like Skies of Arcadia and Grandia. So, but I want to finish this game first, or at least have some idea of finishing it. And I know walking takes a lot longer to do than just getting to the ocean. So I wanted to know your guys' thoughts on whether I should learn how to walk on two legs permanently and then quit the game then, or should I just get to the ocean, which is the final spot you can get to in the game, and just go from there. I don't know, I kind of want to just hear you guys' opinion on it. Somebody here. It's a Tigger. I doubt we're gonna be able to go around. There's way too many of us. And I haven't been getting the option to intimidate animals, so I don't know. Do both time. I can do both, but I'm saying getting to the ocean would be faster and I would be able to be done with the game sooner. But walking on two legs would take longer, but probably be more of a like achievement and accomplishment. I'm just asking you guys because I'm ultimately entertaining you guys with my playthroughs here. Even though I love playing Skies Arcadia and or Grandia. Again, want to finish this game first. Just need to know if you guys are okay with me only playing up to the ocean or up to walking. Because one takes significantly longer than the other. Black Mamba, or just Green Mamba. Python. Hogs. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff here. My girlfriend used to have a shiny Ralts. She worked really hard to breed a perfect IV shiny Ralts, and one day reset the wrong game for a Nuzlocke. She hasn't played a mainline Pokemon since. Oh no! Oh no! I can understand that kind of frustration. I mean, I've never done it myself, but I can understand all the work going into something and then it all going wrong, and then you just not wanting to ever do it again. When you can walk, I really want to go back to the RPGs. I mean, then wouldn't you say when we get to the ocean? Because that would take a lot less time than walking. Oh, Aaron didn't get the notification. You missed my entire huge Pokemon rant that has been stewing in me all day. Finish when you feel comfortable calling it finished. Play to walking. If we have to choose, I say C. It's till the waves of goodbye shine over the horizon. Oh, the ocean. Okay. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind or the sun or the rain. What? Oh, you're quoting a song. Scare away the snake. It's not letting me scare anything away. Insta-kill! Okay! Alright. Sweet!
Because eggs is prizes then. I thought it would take 2 sticks. Apparently we are a strong monkey. What was your Pokemon rant? I mean, it was... How long has the stream been going? It was almost that long. I really don't want to try doing it again because... It took me a long friggin' time. We're back. Are the beds still here? The beds are still here. Okay, we're gonna settle here. Again. I'm so happy. I'm a happy monkey. Whoops. Oh, that's right. This is the wrong kind of rock for that type of egg. I need this kind of rock for that type of egg. Forgot snake eggs work differently than bird eggs. Can you talk about your Pokemon rant? 1 hour, 20 minutes. So yeah, it was at least an hour-long rant, so... Sorry, but, it would take way too long going over that. Have you ever played a mob? Because my first is Zelda Wind Waker Randomizer. I haven't really played randomizers. They haven't really been that, that great to me. Interesting that it took that long for it to start gaining from me drinking, but alright. It's a little weird. I think we had a weird load again for this game, but anyway. Eat a little more. Yeah, again, now it's letting me do whatever. Huh. Eat some bad berries. What's the gist? I was basically talking about how most likely the next good Pokemon game we're gonna get is maybe gonna be the Gen 4 remake. Gen 9, I don't expect it to be any better than Gen 8 was. And basically it was me throwing a fit about that. So, you know, first world problems. No real issues, just, you know, mine. I'll just rewatch the stream. That would probably be best. Like, there's a lot of stuff I like in Gen 8 of Pokemon, but there's a ton that I really, really don't care for. Like, the more I think about Gen 8, the less I like it. And I don't like that that's what happens. Like, I should just be able to enjoy a game. Just let me have fun with a game. The whole point of a game is to have fun. But you can't even give me that. New Pokemon Snap looks like it'll be neat. I am actually looking forward to that. I had a lot of fun with the original Pokemon Snap, and even though it was a very simple game, there wasn't a lot to it, I still enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to enjoying another Pokemon Snap game. Especially after so many years of not getting one. How many more do we need here?
Not too many from the looks of it. Hey, Protoss. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, about 2 more generations and we can, like, get all of that locked in. And not worry about ever losing it, though I don't think we're going to lose it anyway. New Pokemon Snap looks amazing, and I have never played the OG. Again, the OG was very simplistic. Very charming, but very simplistic. And I am looking forward to seeing if they are able to meet the same levels of charming as that game. Because they certainly didn't do that with a lot of the other stuff. Okay, that has not been discovered yet. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to grab some spears first. In fact, I'll just take yours because you no longer need them. And you need to be able to eat. And you can't eat when your hands are full of spears. So who else has a spear? Do you have a spear? No? Do you? Nope. You do. I'll take that. You guys don't have to worry about getting attacked. Unless you're traveling with me, you never have to worry about stuff like that. Only I have to worry about stuff like that. Because I'm the adventure monkey. I could have sworn I saw somebody sitting right there. Whatever. No one else got anything? No? No? Okay, you're all fine. I like that our barricade is even still here. It's just been 1,000,000+ years. These sticks can last that long. You know what else we could do? I wasn't able to do this last time, but it should have respawned now. Can go up here and kill a bird. Because I wanna. Come get some! I'm in your nest! Pissing on your eggs! Is that water? Gotcha! Did that kill you, or...? I don't see your body down there. We'll wait a little bit. See if you come back. I might have just gotten lucky, though. One time I killed one of them in one shot. Either that, it's down there and I just can't see it. How many monkeys? There should be about 18 in total, counting myself. Because there's six elders, there's 6 adults, and there's 6 children. Okay, that's not showing up again. Might be dead. Let's go check the ground. What the? This game is glitching on me. We might have to run to the ocean just so that we can finish this. Even the eggs I threw out of the nest are still here. Some 1,000,000-year-old eggs, don't mind them. Okay, the bird isn't dead, but I did stab it. So that's something. There's also another tiger stalking me, so... Gotta make sure I have more spears. Physics be weird. Apparently. We haven't discovered physics yet. What the? Get the fuck back here, asshole! Don't you attack one of my people and then run away like a scaredy cat. Dick? Everybody okay? Looks like you're all still alive. How you doing? You don't seem any worse for wear. Do you? Yeah, do you? You're all pretty fine for getting attacked by a tiger. So yeah, if we're just gonna go to the ocean to finish the game, this might only take like 3 or 4 more streams. I'm gonna go hunt down and determine, well, first we're gonna go check that thing we were gonna check earlier. And eat these berries. They don't look like they're all that great, but we'll eat them anyway. Alright, we're gonna go see what that thing we had marked is. There it is. Shouldn't be too far away, I hope. If the tiger attacks us, stab it. Because that's what we do to tigers. We stab tigers. Looks like it's just the tall rock. I can climb tall rock. I can rock it. Keep myself warm in this cold by eating some spicy leaves. At least I'm assuming they're spicy. They help keep me warm, so I'm assuming that's what they do. Or that's what they are, rather. Python over there, but that's fine. Finishing the game requires evolving more. I mean, I'm just kind of setting a goal for finishing the game. Go the ocean evolve into mermaids and mermen. Or mermaid man and barnacle boys. Exactly. Energy back up. There we go. Then we climb again. Yeah, I just want a goal that can easily be reached while playing the game, because I do want to go back to other stuff, but I want to at least have a feeling of finishing this game. I think making our way to the ocean is a good way to do that. And if I ever feel like it, I can always just come back and play more. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. Alright, let's discover this. The Brothers Megaliths. I'm guessing the brothers are the waterfalls or the rivers. And the megaliths is, of course, the very tall rocks. Oh, no, there's just two of them. That's why they're called that. Alright, never mind. They're just two very large rocks. I mean, that works. So where's the other one? Is it over here? It did look like there was a second one, but I don't see it. Whoop! There it is. Say it now. That almost broke my neck. Whoa. Careful, monkey. You almost died. Mother and Child Rock, is this Hyrule? I mean, there's a lot of similarities, that's for certain. Okay, we're gonna go find out what that is. That's our next goal. Onward to discovery. Yeah, I kind of completed my purpose for the stream by just having my rant. That's why I wanted to have a stream, just to get my fit out of the way and be able to be happy again. Instead of just making sad Pokemon noises. That's the other monkeys. Heck are those? Why are there so many? There's so many in one spot. Why though? Did they assume those rocks gender? Shut up. They're from a simpler time. They have an older way of thinking. Okay, stop picking up the leaves and pick up the stick. There. Stay away, Piggy. Oh, I'm falling. They're overpopulating. That means drive them to extinction. I mean, you're not really wrong. Some might even say, you're kind of right. C or bipedal? C. C is faster. We can always come back to this game at some point.
and do more stuff. But for the main goal, we're gonna try to make it to the sea. I think there's one settlement in the savannah that we can go to that would be nice. There's a couple things up here. A couple boars. How boorish. But anyway, yes, I am bad at this. But, I don't remember what I was saying. I'd like to play some other games. I've played this game for a long while. It's a lot of fun, but I feel it's... Oh, good. I was already holding A. Take that. Stab its brains in. Just fucking die already. How many times have we gotta poke you? We did it. No more tigers. At least for this generation. Next generation, probably more, but for this one, we're good. We're good. Where are we going? We're going that way. Try to jump onto this. It worked. Surprisingly. Is this underground? Do I have to find a cave? Oh wait, I think I know where I can go to find that. I just have to make sure I know where it is. Hillock Oasis, no. Woodland Swamp, no. What's that? Sibling Falls Pond. Hollow Pond Oasis. You know what? I have no idea how to get down there, so, for now, I'll just go to that one. Yeah, like I said, really do like this game, just, kind of want to get back to some other stuff. I've definitely got my money's worth out of this game, at least. So I can definitely say that. Hi? What is this? It's just some sort of weird archway? Yep. Oh, that's a tiger bed. Let's get out of here. I don't want to be that direction. I mean, I've already killed a tiger, but I only have one spear, and I don't want to waste it if I don't have to. Wait a minute, I think I've gone this way before. That's where I got to that zone of fear, and there was nothing for me to study and discover. And I ended up, not being able to conquer that zone. Which was disappointing. Let's see here. Beat Borderlands 2. I've tried too many times, Cody. I can't. I've gotten so sick of playing through the intro of that game because I want to play through the intro because, hey, I want to play through the game from beginning to end, but the problem is the beginning sucks because I've played it too many times. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm done with Borderlands 2. If you like it, you like it, but me, no thanks. I am done. Aha! I knew it. This is why when you're in a new area, you don't search for things. It helps. There's the zone of conquering. Okay, no animals. You could do a Civ stream with me, lol. I mean, do you really want me to? My track records with Civ streams isn't really entertainment based. It's more just we play until we get bored and we don't really talk much, so can't really say it's all that entertaining of a stream. Or would be all that entertaining of a stream. Also, hello, Luke Cannon. Just ignore my Civ comment, I understand. Oh. I didn't ignore it, I was just preoccupied. Yeah, I guess it's time to sleep. I could probably sleep on the ground, no problem, now that I've killed both the tigers, but I'm gonna sleep in the tree anyways, because I'm a smart monkey. You don't sleep on the ground, at least not without a fire, and we haven't discovered fire, so just sleep in the tree. Civ is fun, fight me. It is fun, I'm just saying that we don't do much. No one plays Civ for fun, they play it to prove how much better they are than others. I mean, not inaccurate. I'd watch that, to be honest. Again, we don't really do much, we just kind of sit there and do nothing but click on things for a while. Again, it's fun for us because we're constantly thinking of what needs to be done, but we're not saying much of anything. It's, I don't know, Civ, to me, just Civ seems kind of boring to watch. It's fun to play, but a little boring to watch. Oh, no, in response to Cody. Ah, I see. Civ 6 with expansion is hella fun. Yep. Sadly, it's also very expensive. Have a fun time, VGY. Hope you have a fun D&D night. It's D&D. It's D&D. Never kissed a lady before. Anyways, we found another oasis. At least I'm assuming that's what this place is. Yep, Rocky Tarn Oasis. I do love how pretty this game is. Like, that's part of the reason why it's so much fun to play. The waterfall disappeared. Oh! Okay. Looks like we got a couple of meteorites here. Don't really know if we need them right now, but thanks anyway. The best thing they're good for is
locking in the ability to remember what's it called, the neural stuff, neurons, locking in the neurons. Ah, there's some granite. Can make another spear. I'll catch up on what I missed in the stream later. Alright, you have a good night. Simba, remember. Remember what? Just remember. I don't know what you're talking about. Remember! Dad, you're scaring me. I'm a ghost. That's what I do now. Boo, motherfucker. I thought you were within me. Son, that's gay. Oh. Also, I just noticed there's a fishing spot. I haven't had fish in I don't know how long, so... Let's go fish. Is this the fishing spot? This is the fishing spot. Let's fish. Poke the fish. That is not a fish. That is a crayfish. Which, despite the fact that it has fish in the name, I don't think counts as fish. Got some stomach poisoning going. There we go. Oh, I got an omnivore point. Nice. Any other fishing spots? Is that a fishing spot? That's a fishing spot. Let's go eat more fish. That's bad for us, but we'll evolve to eat it more. There we go. Now we got an actual fish. Drink away our sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. You can't handle the thickness lest you get down with the sickness. Okay, that's still a point of remember, so turn that off. It's still not discovered. I think this is, oh wait, no, there's some stuff over there. Just gotta follow the mountain side, the cliff side around. Right round. Like you spin me. Get off the rock. Oh, okay. Anything down here? No. Okay.
I like how the babies hang on like backpacks. Yeah, I agree. That is cute and fun. The more fun in this game, the better. No other animals for a while. Did they not load in again? Looks like it. It's supposed to be a snake here. Once again, we got a weird load of the game. But you know what? For a game this big, it's not a surprise. Well, here's a bit of a surprise. What the fuck? Apparently that's something new. Do I have to climb up here? This is weird. Smallest zone that needs conquering I've ever seen. All the lights are going this way. So I can only assume that the zone of conquer is over here. I know that's not it, because that's the way outside of the zone. This is weird. Am I even anywhere near the top? I don't even know. Can't see. It's very far. It's a good thing I have increase in dopamine or whatever, because I don't think I'd be surviving otherwise. I'm about to not survive now anyway. I think this is a bust. Again, smallest area. Oh, now it says it's over there. Well, make up your damn mind. Stupid game. You make me look bad. It's not letting me... There. That was weird. It's not... What the fuck? Oh. Back up there so I can regain my stamina, because this is ridiculous. Stupid busted game. Alright. There. Where are we? Tunnel Mouth Oasis. I'm guessing there's a tunnel here. And then into the tunnel. Well, that was irritating. By the way, there was apparently new shit over here, so I'm gonna go over here and find out what the new shit was. Ooh, root vegetables. Let's discover it. Is it a yam? It is a yam. Oh, wow, I was just guessing. That's a big fucking yam. That placement of the capture zone was shit. It was. I know, Paul, there might be a secret tunnel somewhere. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the mountain! Secret tunnel! Mushrooms. Just grown out here. Like nothing. Eat it. Yes. Become stronger with pain. Get high to evolve faster. Alright. We've unlocked a couple things. Obviously. What's this? Time against Predator will be increased. Okay. Snickers! I haven't eaten any oviparous food, but sure. More oviparous, so more bird and snake meat. Got it. I can do this. I can do this thing. And I need more mushrooms. I can also do this. There are mushrooms here. I can continue to consume. And get sick. The circle of life. And it moves my innards. I upheave. And I jive.
Are you okay? I'm okay. There we go. Get what I needed. Yes. Unlock it. Unlock the shroom. Yes. Now I can eat mushrooms without negative effects. Now I just need more snake and bird meat. And then I can become omnivorous. I will be unstoppable. Also, I will sleep. I do believe that's how you get dead, Paul. Nah. Since when is getting high ever hurt anybody? Other than all the time. Well, maybe not all the time, but a lot of the time. Where's my sticks? There's one. There's two. Let's go. So we might be able to become omnivorous we might become omnivorous today. Just need to find some more snacks and some more burbs. And consume them all. Not just the men, but the women and the children. Thing in there? I don't know. Never been hurt being high, only been hurt sober and drunk. I mean, technically being drunk is a type of high, so technically. Haha. More things. Oh, come on, really? Why is that waiting for me? Why is that right next to an oasis? It's a sleepy kitty. We're going to avoid Sleepy Kitty for now. And, ooh, I can conquer my fear. If I can get up. Get up. Oh, fuck it. I'll just scream right next to this tiger. Oh, nope. Get up.
No, it's not. It's a depressant, so it's a down. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that. Hello, rock. I found rock. I found shiny thing. Shiny thing, stay with me. Where'd the Tigger go? Oh. It's walking down that way. It's making its way downtown. Seasons past, little crass, and it's hellbound. Diddly diddly dee, a diddly diddly. I do not have a lot of energy right now. Oh, okay. That also works, I guess. Okay, Tigger's going the other way. Good. Oh, come on. Stealth is your only ally. No, I've also got my children with me. They're animals. I killed them like animals. I ate them. Despite everything we can say about the Star Wars prequels, they are fun to quote, just because of how bad they were. At least quoting the prequels type of bad doesn't make me as depressed as the sequels kind of bad. But that's all a matter of opinion. Some people may hate the prequels more. I don't know. Alright, we got a full belly of leaves. So now we're gonna leave this area. What the fuck? It's right there? Really? I gotta go back toward the tiger. Because I just happened to have passed right fucking by where that area is. Of course that's how it works. Why wouldn't that be how it works? That's fucking dumb. The Rocky Pass. Hello there, General Kenobi. I think the sequels are way worse. I mean, I liked The Force Awakens. I like some stuff in, is that thing looking at me? No, it's just looking in my direction. It doesn't know I'm here. It will, though. Hey, kitty. I don't want to fight you. I just want to discover the place you sleep in. Because this game is dumb. And has two things to discover right next to each other. In the same direction. Because dumb. Also, is this your hunting ground? Just this area where nothing lives? Seriously? You a dumb kitty.
Okay, you're going away. Good. So now, I can see what this is. The covered gorge. Poor Finn, they did him dirty. They did. Like, a former Star Trooper or whatever they're called? Or Stormtrooper. A former Stormtrooper? Like, you could do so much with that. They did nothing with it. That is highly insulting. Could I get to the top of this? No. I can't. Of course I can't. There's an invisible wall there. Get up on the rock. Where's the tiger? Oh, it's right there. I think it might have... Oh, no. No, it didn't see me. It just... acting weird. Don't fang me, bro. I would have Jar Jar over Disney's favorite princess, Ben Solo. I mean, in Ben's defense, I do actually kind of like his character. Whoops. Get up there. Like, he's not great or anything, but I do like... Like, I like the dynamic of his character. The idea of he is Darth Vader's grandson. Still can't tell if you can see me or not. He's Darth Vader's grandson, and he's trying to live up to the name of Darth Vader, but he keeps failing at it, and it makes him a sad boy. Like, I find that really funny. Like, he just gets angry all the time because it's like, I'm not like my grandfather. It's like... And I do find that actually kind of an interesting idea. Like, that's it's one of his issues, is that he wants to be Darth Vader, but he can't be Darth Vader. Darth Vader is cold, calm, kind of dead inside because he lost his family. Kind of because he killed them. So Darth Vader's got that going for him, but Ben is like, he's not that at all. He's not any of that. And he hates it. Reach Zone of Conquer. Whee! The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? I will say it as many times as I need to make it make sense. The fuck? This is an oasis area. I have no idea where the Zone of Conquer is, though. Can't be up there, can it? Is it on the middle of the island? Like, it's not doing a very good job of showing me where to go. Yeah, the lights are going that way, but there's nothing that way. This game is fucking broken, you guys. You know you can use your Switch Pro controller with your PC? I did not. This is news to me. I have no idea where the Conquer Zone is. It is not doing a good job of informing me where I need to go. Oh wait, was that it? There we go. Man, this is dumb. The whole Luke considering to kill Ben was stupid. Yes, that was very dumb. Here, my father, this man who has, you know, done all these evil things and has pretty much been confirmed to be evil for a very long period of time. I still believe there's good in him. Oh, what? My nephew might be evil? Guess I gotta kill him. Like, fucking what? I'm sorry, but fucking what? There had to be a better explanation than that. That's the door to the savannah. Erupted rock. Buried garden oasis. We're gonna go that way. My leg! Okay, there should still be hyenas around here. Maybe. There was hyenas around here before. I might just be too far away yet. Or they haven't loaded in. That could also be it. Could be multiple things. There we go. There's a hyena. Gonna apply this. Reduce my scent. Huh, and I wonder why I'm not getting the, no fear buff anymore. Weird. Anyway. Off I go. The hyenas are all over there. They're gonna get all up in that. Me, I'm gonna get all up away from that. Honey! It's been so long since our people have had honey. Millions of years, in fact.
That's quite a weight for a type of food. Mud, the best cologne. Ryan Johnson and his stupid subvert expectation thing. I guess I don't really know much about that, but I do know that the whole Luke going to kill his nephew was really dumb. Like, I can believe in my father who's killed many, but this child who's killed no one? I can't believe in that. I mean, that'd just be silly. Ah, there's the flowers. Put the stick here. Put the rock with it. Take this and make a bed. Anything new? No. So we just sleep. Sleep, monkey, sleep! Best cologne is feces. It keeps predators away. Actually, it doesn't. I mean, it depends on what animal left the feces. If it's another predator, it will keep it away, but if it's just you, nah. Also, the stone is useless now. I used up all of its fear repellent. There's another cave here. That might lead us to that, but I think we're gonna want to take our little colony and bring them here. At least temporarily. On our way to the oasis. It's not actually a good spot, but it's in between the oasis and where we're at, so why not? I'll pick that up later. Alright, that's good. Monkey says it's good, so we eat. I ate the mango, ate the mango. I think that's a mango anyway. Another good one. Good. Consume. Oh, good. Found it right here. Anyways, I think we're going to call it a stream for now, guys. We'll go back to the settlement next stream. Bring everyone here. It's getting a little late, so I think I'll call it now. Thank you again, everyone, for just coming and listening to me rant. It does make me a lot happier when I have people who are willing to listen to me when have something to complain about. Even if it's something as stupid and dumb as Pokemon. So, thank you everyone for joining me. Hope you had fun watching me monkeying around and listening to me rant. Again, I feel a lot better. You guys make me happy. Not really sure what else to say here. I'm trying to work on the episode. It's going a little slow. I keep forgetting how much I don't like voice acting. But I wasn't here for the rant. Do you still appreciate me? Maybe. Yes, I do. Anyway. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And the rest of your day goes great. And I think I will see you tomorrow. I might be streaming. I don't know. See how I feel about it. Anyways, until then, thank you everyone. Love you. Bye-bye.